Hello there, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program with Isix, me. And yes, it's pronounced Isix, like physics. And welcome to the Happy Probe Zero. Why is it happy? Well, it'll make sense, hopefully later. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit, if it will let me. And it was a moment ago. Oh, there we go. Wrong button. So we got ourselves a little Sputnik thingamajig here with all the solar panels we've now unlocked using science and some goo containers, which is all well and good. Whole bunch of batteries and lights and RCS and parachutes and more fuel and lights. And yes, this is a not probably going to return home type probe. So now we get to the business of the matter. Rockets. So we have sort of a maneuvery type rocket here. Then we have sort of a offset bunch here, with the middle one and the others, sort of being a control, others being more of just a thrust. Then we go further and further and further down, and holy crap, that's a lot of rockets. In fact, it's so many rockets, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to have to actually fire the liquid fuel right away when I do liftoff. But we'll see. This could just explode on the launch pad too, given that these two rockets are right next to each other. They'll probably at minimum cause each other little overheating. So I might strip them out if this doesn't work. Let's see if Jebediah is alive again. Alive and being uncrispified or impactified. He just seems to have bad luck here, doesn't he? Time warp. Just a jump to the left. Happy Probe 0. Don't explode, don't explode! Wait, no, this is a unmanned probe, so obviously it's shaky. Maybe I should have had more supports down below. Well, check the lights. Lights are good. Good. Resources. Alright. SAS on. 3, 2, 1, activate! Hoo-dee-hoo! And this is just the solid rocket boosters. I haven't even turned on the liquid ones yet. We're already getting the speed, yeah. Let's get our map position organized. These are going to burn out pretty quickly here, but we'll hopefully have a good bit of momentum when we start at the next stage. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. And holy hell, I need to turn down the engine sounds, just in general. 150 meters per second. 4,000 meters up. Climbing and speeding up. Woot! Didn't go quite as I had planned, but went pretty well. And we're speeding up again. That's very good. Little bit of a gravity turn, as they say in the parlance. Still pretty low. But this is where this stage really kind of takes over. Now I set up some fuel lines to hopefully balance out the fuel a bit, but doesn't look like it's quite doing it correctly. Or just burning it so quickly that it just doesn't care. This is suddenly going a lot less efficient than I thought it would be. Maybe I need more fuel. Is it going to burn out in a moment? So I'm barely getting out in the lower atmosphere. Yeah, at least the rocket's getting lighter in the process, right? I have no idea if this will get me anywhere near my destination. Oh well. Just have to see. Alright. I'm getting well off my turn here. I'll be following that a little bit better. Alright. We're getting closer to being where we need to be as far as velocities. And heck, maybe the next stage will be able to get me to orbit. And beyond. So why is it the Happy Pro? Well, I'm hoping to send this to a sufficiently jovial place, aka the closest planet there is to a Jovian in the system, Joule. Why? Because why not? And heck, it'll let me have some fun with getting the orbits mixed up and totally wrong and stuff. You know, the usual. Alright. Definitely need to be turning this sideways, if it will let me. Alright, it's slowly letting me. So I'm just peeking outside the atmosphere right now, and I want to be going sideways. Okay, now stop spinning. Alright, I can actually turn this engine off. Because I am now in outer space. So also, I seem a little off today. Well, there's two reasons for that. I'm recording in my new recording space. My computer room, which I finally got set up in properly. It's all well and good. What's more, I kind of had a rough day / night last night. And so this is sort of the tail end of things before, I get back to normal life again. Let's just say headaches plus sleep plus nausea equals a bad time for Izzy. Alright, cool. So we got 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and speed her up a bit. Because we're just going to get up there and start burning the rest of this fuel from this particular set of engines. Yeah, that's probably close enough, right? Get it on the... point it on the horizon there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And Bazamo! No, not down. There we go. These engines get us most of the way to orbit. The others will get us the rest of the way. And perhaps beyond. To deep space. And, I am going to turn the audio down when I put this up. But this might result in you not hearing the engines roaring. We are now in orbit. Change our camera to that mode. Alright, cool. And we amazingly still have most of the freaking rocket together. That, doesn't happen with me, yo. Well, let's start our planning then. Because we want to find ourselves not Ike, not Gilly, not Pull. Wait, no. Let's set as target. Can we set as focus, maybe? Oh, Eve, Gilly, Kerbin, Mun, Minmus, Duna. Where the heck is Duna hiding? Is he behind us? Maybe. Ike, Dress, Jewel. There we go. Hey, baby. What's up? For some reason, it's not letting me set Jewel as my target. It's not letting me do a lot of things. Oh, there we go. And the music's freaking out, man. I forget what this button does. Jewel. Oh. Nice. Now, I just want to get into the system somehow. Jewel, Jewel, Jewel. If I'm not focused, can I target? Weird. Anyway. Elo. Happy Probe Zero. Oh yeah. There's still the Super Probe Zero out and about. Now, there's all of those babies. Hey, maybe if I can do it this way. Ooh. Now, I've never tried to send things to another planet before, so this might be a bit pie in the sky for even my adventures here. Yeah, there we go. Set Jewel as target. There we go. Okay, so now we can come back slowly. And begin our orbital operations. Now, we do have to make sure we don't fall into the sun, for instance. I'm going to add a maneuver. Nope, no, other way. Whee! Okay, so that's the start of it, I guess. Now, can I still nominally grab that? Yes, yes I can. Alright. I'm gonna pop out this view here. Whew, this is maybe more than I should try to chew here. Let's try to pop this trajectory. Now, there we go. Now this is going to take a little bit. Don't know what I just did there, but okay. Can I grab this at all? Ooh, okay, this is a bit of a maneuver. Well, let's start from there. No. Stop doing that. Okay. No, Jeffrey. No jazz solo. This is a diss song. Did I just add a second maneuver? Really hope I didn't. Alright. I'm going to pause the recording here as I try to get this figured out. And yeah, so I'll see you in a minute. And welcome back. And I think I've finally got it. At least I think that's the proper thing. Now, it was actually kind of funny. I did come up with an orbit that got me easily to Duna. But we're not going to Duna today. We're not going to Duna today. We're not going to the Duna day. I don't know. Anyway, so we are going to come back to our local bit of territory here. Ooh. All sorts of crazy anti-aliasing is. It actually took a while, so sorry if I'm suddenly sounding completely different. Time to get our lineup. Because we'll fire these engines for a little bit, then we'll get to the other ones. We need a 2-minute, 6-second burn. Holy crap, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make that. And, well, I guess in certain respects, our SAS will respond at all. Come on, SAS. Now, this is very much hitting a bullseye on the far side of the universe type situation here. Yeah, there we go. Now it's behaving more correctly. Atlantic coast. Little over. Almost there. We have 20 minutes, 23 minutes exactly, or plus some seconds in game before we get to our maneuver. This thing likes to shake, doesn't it? We'll be done with these bulky things pretty soon anyway. Yes. Yes. One moment. A computer update thing popped up and may have destroyed everything. Nope, we're still on track to get to Jewel, so just wanted to be sure there. How's our alignment? Alignment's almost there. Good. Now we can start up our speeding. Now we want to get in to position, start firing our engines about a minute early, because it is a 2-minute burn. This may be a foolish thing since we're going to be doing some staging right away, but we'll see. Oh, we can go faster than this. There we go. Nice, long, slow orbit. Doo-doo-doo. Coming in for space. Space is really big, you see. And the Kerbal space program here, space isn't nearly as big as it is in real life. Alright. We have 4 minutes. We are right on target. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Whew, this is exciting. I've never really gotten outside of the Kerbal system before. Alright, 2 minutes. Slow us down here in just a moment. Alright. 15 seconds before burn. Alright. Ready? Probe. Happy probe. Go! We did a huge Delta V. That's what this thing is. In order to get to where we need to be. I have no idea if we'll be able to make it. Could just end up going up into deep space like the other probe. The super probe! Alright. Okie dokie! I think I screwed up the staging there. We now have an estimated burn of 10 minutes to get out that far. I have no idea if this will work now. I should have been paying more attention to what was going on over there. Oh well, can we... No, can't. No, I don't want to cheat my reverting flights. I could just start over again, but I want to see where this goes. I do know that the solar panels are keeping my electric charge up, so as long as we don't stray into the shadow of any planets for too long, like, say, Jewel, we should be in good shape. I really don't think we're gonna be able to pull this off now. Because we don't have that other bit of fuel that I really needed. Alright, we're gonna get into interplanetary space. So I need to really zoom out to get our feel of what's going on. Sure we're... Whoa! Whoa. Changing perspective. We're starting to make some headway, I guess. We might actually have enough fuel to get there, but maybe not enough to get into orbit. Goodbye, Kerbal. You've been a good probe factory. While we're here, might as well... Is there anything we can do here? Torque. Let's observe some things here. Is there any science to get out of this? Yeah, a little bit. Pretty well scienced out most of the standard stuff here. Point to science! And yeah, it's not going to help us at all. Well, at least getting out and about a little bit in the solar system will be a first good step. And maybe I'll throw up a second probe here to try to do it more correctly. Yes. You foiled me for the last time, staging problems? Maybe? It's not like I have another rocket pimped inside this thing, too. Just parachutes, you know, in case something happens to it. Because the time break there, I have no idea how long this episode's actually going to be. Oh well. I guess we could always try to change up our situation and go to a different planetary object. I hear Eve's quite nice this time of year. Are we... No, we can't possibly be outside Kerbal influence yet. Come on, baby. Yeah, we have quite a ways to go. Now, if I still have my other engines, this would be nothing, you know? Yeah, I'll just make this probe a interplanetary probe for the moment, then. It will, observe the sun or something, right? We really have stuff like that, so why not, you know? Yeah, still exciting. It is okay that I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. We're gonna run out of fuel soon. This will become a Kerbal orbital. Yeah, it's still just called the sun now, right? Yep. I hope everyone's doing well. We're probably not going to let this episode last too much longer unless we actually manage to accomplish something. I will get you back if I do something cool. Otherwise, toodles. I guess I can do some science. Useful science, that is. So I think I'm going to do that a little bit. So I'm going to let this probe do its thing. It has, in fact, run out of fuel. And now we could do science forever in the great beyond. Woot! So until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And of course, toodles! One last thing. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. See our little antenna guy right there? Watch this. Yes, transmit some data. Hey, it pops out. It's pretty cool. Haha. It's now going to sword fight or something. Whee!